let's get the microphone here to Bruce. Let's go to Dave then next.
Bruce Martin, SI.com. This is for Richard.
There you go.
You came here and you were in victory lane here in '95. You were back in '03. Now here you are in 2011. Just talk about being a three-time winner and how important it is for you as a team owner to win this race.
Well, David Hart had told me earlier it's 8 years from 2005 to 2003 and 8 more years till today. And if it's been that long, it doesn't seem like we've been coming here 18 years. I remember coming in here the first time, I think in '93, to do our test with Dale. And the first time the cars ran down that front straightaway, I thought, man, would it be cool to win at Indy. And to be here today and, again, 18 years later, and to win with Paul and Slugger and this whole group and win for RCR, I couldn't be happier. And it's just kind of got to pinch myself. Maybe I hope it isn't 8 more years before we win it. I'll be an old man by then.
Dave Coleman, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Paul, congratulations and thank you. When you were having that battle with Kenseth for the lead, when he finally got around you, that looked like that was pretty close to not only not winning the race, but maybe losing a race car. just how close a call was that?
Yeah, I didn't hear him. My spotters say that Matt was inside me. Stevie Reeves, my primary spotter, he was on the back side of the pagoda, and we had our truck driver, Jeff Eisenhower, on the front side. And I don't know if he just didn't talk loud enough or what, but I had no idea that Matt was there. And I felt it kind of get loose. I looked in my side mirror, saw his nose was in there. And luckily, I mean, Matt and I are great friends, and luckily he let me go, let me recover it. He could have laid in there a little bit more, and obviously had to check up, and he passed us. But, yeah, it was close for sure. I heard the tires squealing, and I remember had flashbacks from Montoya last year with, kind of the same situation.
Go ahead, sir.
Paul, the fact there wasn't too many cautions today, do you think that helped you any? Oh, Dean Burdett with WPXN radio.
Yeah, I mean, our mileage has been really good. We run better on long runs. It seems like historically we've had great long run race cars, and today was we've had great race car overall. But it comes down to track position. Restarts, so many things can happen. If you have a great race car, you can get a fender tore up, and we had a little bit of damage on pit road on the right rear, but nothing major. There's a lot of things like that happen with all these restarts, and I enjoy races that have long runs, and you can kind of analyze the car and relay information and work on the race cars.
Mike Neff from FrontStretch.com. Richard, you've done the 4-team deal 2 times now. The first time it wasn't quite as successful. It has been this time, and although 31's struggling a little bit, you've now put these guys in victory lane. What is it that's making it work better this time than it did the last time, and how gratifying is it to see these guys make it to victory lane?
Yeah, I mean, for a first-year team to come out like this, it's very gratifying, and they work hard. I mean, Slugger's probably as hard a working guys you'll see around the shop, the racetrack, and it's just the first time with the 4-car team. I don't think we were as prepared as we were coming in, and I told them, I said, we'll be more prepared. We know the mistakes we made, and we're sure not making them now. And Jeff's luck isn't because, or whatever, don't call it luck, whatever you want to call it, isn't because of a 4th team. It's just, I can't figure it out. We're working very, very hard,
Go ahead.
He probably was the best RCR car most of the day today.
Yeah, he was good, and then the ignition went out, and it's just been one of those years, and I keep telling them it'll turn as fast one way as it does the other one in this sport. I've been on hitting many ends of the stick I hadn't been on.
Go ahead.
Paul Dick Mittman. You said back in 1994 you were sitting up watching Jeff win. What were your thoughts when 17 years later you're told over your mic that here comes Jeff Gordon after you?
Yeah, I mean, is he a 3-time or 4-time winner here? I mean, he's won 4.
4-time.
Yeah. So
you ruined it for him.
He's trying for 5. Nobody's done that before here. Yeah, I mean, he was fast all day long. Front straightaway is obviously really long. You can kind of look at the pylon and see where everybody's at. I saw him up front a lot of the day, and he had a solid race car. But again, it comes down to clean air. Him catching us would have been one thing, but him passing us would have been another thing because we had a really strong race car. But again, to beat Jeff Gordon at Indy, big deal.
Go ahead, Dave.
Richard, if it had asked you this morning which of your 4 race teams was going to win this race, what would you have said?
I thought all of our cars were really good. And I told Paul before the race, I went over and I leaned in the car and I told him, I said, this will be your day. Good luck. And I think one of the things reason I knew this car was his car was really good. Kevin was good. All of them were good. Jeff was really good. And but they did a 20-lap run, and he ended up at, I think, a 51.65 and just kept hitting those 65. And when you can do that, and he was really strong in traffic, and that was one thing when I went and talked to him. He says, a little loose, but we can really pass, and that's what you want here. Although it's really hard, but the car really looked good yesterday. Or Friday, I guess it was.
Saturday. Friday didn't look good.
Friday, Saturday.
What he said.
Additional questions? Go ahead, Mike.
One more. This one's for Paul. Mike Neff from FrontStretch.com again. A lot is made of guys from Indiana. Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman wanting to win the Brickyard. But none of them put in the time growing up that you did actually in the garage at this place. Do you honestly think that maybe this means even more to you than it did to Smoke or to Gordon to win this thing because your family invested so much into winning at this place?
It's right on par with them, yeah, I'd say. I mean, I'm not an Indiana native son, I guess, but Wisconsin's not too far away, and I spent a hell of a lot of time here as a kid. So, it's I've probably been here more days than probably all 3 of them combined, honestly. It's a special place for us.
Anything else? Well, congratulations to the number 27 car, Richard Childress, Slugger Labbe, Paul Menard, and John Menard. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.